Ever wondered what's happening beneath the surface of your daily internet browsing? While you scroll through your favorite social media, shop online, or catch up on the latest news, there's a vast, unseen network operating just out of sight. Picture the internet as an iceberg. What we interact with every day is just the tip, visible and accessible. But beneath the surface lies the bulk of the iceberg, hidden and immense. This hidden part includes not only the dark web, a less accessible segment known for its anonymity, but also vast stores of data that companies use to understand consumer behavior. It's a world where data privacy becomes a battleground, as individuals and organizations vie for control over personal information. Moreover, there's a digital divide. Not everyone has the same access to this massive resource, which can limit opportunities and widen socioeconomic gaps. So let's peel back the layers of this digital expanse. Dive deeper into these hidden layers as we uncover the unseen side of the internet. The dark web sounds like a mystery novel, doesn't it? Shrouded in secrecy, it's a part of the internet that seems to boast its own set of rules, hidden away from the everyday user. But what exactly is the dark web, and how does it differ from the deep web? Let's clear the air. The deep web is simply the part of the internet that isn't indexed by standard search engines. It includes everything from your private email accounts to secure databases and more. The dark web, on the other hand, is a small portion of the deep web, intentionally hidden and inaccessible without specific tools and knowledge. It's here that the dark web earns its infamous reputation. Accessing the dark web requires special software that anonymizes user activity. The most popular of these is Tor, short for the onion router. Tor uses complex layers of encryption to conceal the identity and location of its users, much like the layers of an onion. This layering of encryption ensures that activities and identities are masked, making users virtually anonymous. Despite its notorious reputation, the dark web isn't solely a den of criminal activity. It serves as a critical tool for privacy protection and a bastion of free speech. Journalists, whistleblowers, and activists often use the dark web to communicate securely, especially in countries where free speech is restricted and monitored. This aspect of the dark web highlights its importance in a world where digital privacy is constantly under threat. However, the dark web is also a playground for illegal activities. From black markets selling illicit goods to forums coordinating cybercrimes, it's home to a variety of shadowy dealings. This duality makes the dark web a complex, multifaceted part of the internet. It's a place where the highest ideals of privacy and freedom often collide with the darker aspects of human behavior. While it can be a haven for privacy, the dark web also hosts a shadowy underworld. This complexity and duality are what make the dark web an enigmatic yet crucial part of the internet landscape. Every click you make, every search you take, someone could be watching you. In the digital age, data privacy has emerged as a fundamental battleground. Every day, vast amounts of personal information are harvested as we navigate the internet. This data, ranging from browsing habits to personal preferences, is a goldmine for advertisers, corporations, and unfortunately, cybercriminals. Let's delve into how this happens. When you visit a website, small files called cookies track your online behavior. They remember your logins and what's in your shopping cart. Which sounds convenient, right? But there's more. These cookies also build a detailed profile of your online activities, which can be sold to the highest bidder without your explicit consent. Then, there are tracking scripts, hidden pieces of code on websites that collect data about your online movements. These scripts can monitor which pages you visit, how long you stay, and even your keystrokes on certain sites. Data brokers play a significant role in this ecosystem. They are firms that specialize in collecting, analyzing, and selling personal information. They gather data from a variety of sources, including public records, online purchases, and social media activity, creating detailed profiles that are sold to advertisers, or worse, leaked in data breaches. Speaking of breaches, they are alarmingly common and can expose everything from your email address to your financial information. The impacts can be devastating, leading to identity theft and significant financial losses. So how can you protect yourself? Using VPNs or virtual private networks is a solid start. They encrypt your internet connection and hide your IP address, making your online actions much harder to track. Secure browsers that emphasize privacy can prevent trackers from collecting your data. Additionally, adjusting your privacy settings on social media and other platforms to limit what you share can be incredibly effective. Your data is valuable. Protecting it should be a priority. Imagine a world where internet access is a luxury you can't afford. This isn't just a hypothetical scenario for many. It's a daily reality. Welcome to the concept of the digital divide. The digital divide refers to the gap between individuals who have easy access to the internet and those who do not. This gap exists across various dimensions, including geographic location, socioeconomic status, and education levels. The consequences of this divide are profound, impacting everything from education and healthcare to economic opportunities. Globally, many communities still struggle with basic internet connectivity. In rural areas, for instance, the infrastructure for high-speed internet is often lacking, leaving residents at a significant disadvantage. Students in these areas struggle with accessing educational resources that others take for granted, such as online learning tools and databases. Healthcare, too, feels the pinch. In regions without internet access, telemedicine, which has become a lifeline during health crises, is not an option. This not only limits immediate care, but also long-term monitoring and management of chronic conditions. From an economic standpoint, the digital divide can stifle the growth of small businesses and entrepreneurs who lack the digital tools and connectivity that could help them expand their markets or improve their operations. However, it's not all bleak. There are numerous initiatives and technologies aimed at narrowing this divide. Innovations like low-cost internet solutions, mobile internet devices, and satellite-based services are making inroads into underserved areas. Governments and nonprofit organizations worldwide are also stepping up, investing in infrastructure and educational programs to enhance internet accessibility and digital literacy. The goal is clear: to ensure that everyone, regardless of where they live or their economic situation, has access to the opportunities that the internet can provide. Bridging the digital divide is crucial for creating a more equitable society. Knowing about these issues is the first step, but what can we actually do about them? Let's start with data privacy. In a world where your personal information is as valuable as currency, protecting it becomes crucial. Begin by managing your digital footprint. Regularly check the privacy settings on your social media platforms and ensure they're set to the highest level of privacy. Avoid oversharing personal details like your home address or phone number. Consider using a virtual private network, or VPN, to encrypt your internet connection, shielding your online activities from prying eyes. Moving on, let's talk about reducing the digital divide. This challenge requires collective effort and advocacy. Support local initiatives that aim to provide technological resources to underserved communities. Whether it's donating old devices, volunteering for digital literacy classes, or supporting businesses that pledge to bridge this gap, every little action counts. Moreover, stay informed about policies and legislations that aim to improve internet accessibility and use your voice to advocate for these changes. Exploring the dark web comes with its own set of risks and precautions. If you ever find yourself in need to access this part of the internet, ensure you do it safely. Use dedicated software like Tor browser, which anonymizes your online presence. Always remain cautious and avoid engaging in any illegal activities. Remember, the allure of anonymity can often lead to dangerous territories. Lastly, advocacy for better internet policies is something we can all contribute to. Engage with and support groups that are pushing for stronger data protection laws and equitable internet access. By participating in these conversations, attending relevant meetings, or even voting on issues related to internet governance, you can help shape a safer and more inclusive online world. Empower yourself with knowledge and tools to navigate the unseen complexities of the internet. Today, we peeled back the layers of the internet to reveal its hidden depths. We ventured into the murky waters of the dark web, a place where anonymity can serve both protectors of freedom and perpetrators of crimes. This shadowy segment of the internet is vast and often misunderstood, yet it's just one piece of the complex digital puzzle. We also tackled the pressing issue of data privacy. In our connected world, the battle to protect our personal information is relentless and ever-evolving. Every click, every share, and every connection leaves a digital footprint that could be exploited. Furthermore, we delved into the digital divide, a significant barrier that prevents equal access to technology. This divide not only affects educational and economic opportunities, but also deepens social inequalities. The internet, while a marvel of modern connectivity, harbors vast and often unseen challenges and risks. It's a double-edged sword that demands our vigilance and responsibility. Stay curious, stay cautious, and keep exploring the vast unseen realms of the internet.